Emergencies can happen without warning at any facility that dispenses fuels to consumers. Failure to respond to these unexpected events quickly can turn minor issues into major problems. The Florida Department of Environmental Protection has found it necessary to mandate training for every person who works in a facility that dispenses fuels to consumers. This means that both managers and CSRs alike must know how to respond in case unexpected events happen. My name is Bill Brousseau. I'm the Training and Safety Manager for Petro Services Incorporated. The video you're about to watch was made so that you can better understand your role as a first responder in our company. So let's take a look at several of those unexpected events and how you should respond accordingly.
Anytime you begin a task at your store, especially when responding to emergency events, make sure that you utilize the proper safety equipment available to you. You can locate the proper equipment in your store's safety zone. The proper safety equipment needed to clean up a gas spill or overflow would consist of rubber boots. Please make sure to tuck your pants into the rubber boots. Also, rubber gloves are used to protect your hands since gasoline is a caustic agent. Also, a reflective yellow vest is needed to make sure that you are highly visible to others that are on the parking lot.
Once you're notified of a gas spill, it's important to make sure that you stop the flow of gasoline immediately to prevent the spill from increasing. There are several ways to stop the flow of gasoline. The fastest way would be to press the pump number and the word stop on the register console. In extreme cases of spillage, you may also utilize the breaker for that dispenser or the emergency stop button, which will deactivate all the pumps at the same time. This method should only be used in extreme circumstances.
The most common causes of gas spills are putting the nozzle in the fill tube halfway instead of all the way, the nozzle falling out of the fill tube with the lever engaged, placing the lever on low pressure versus high pressure, causing the automatic shutoff to malfunction, or placing the nozzle in the fill tube at an improper angle. This clip shows an actual gas spill from one of our stations. Because of the consistency of gasoline, spills can often appear larger than what they actually are. For instance, this spill is only about a gallon worth of gasoline. Watch this example of how this can actually occur.
It is critical that you first keep the spill from spreading further by starting your attack at the farthest point, then working your way back towards the dispenser. Once you have stopped the flow of gasoline, you must then begin the cleanup and disposal process. This starts with donning a safety vest, rubber boots, and gloves. You're now ready to attack the spill by spreading an oil dry product or kitty litter on the spill to absorb and dry out the fuel. Once the spill is dry, you can then place the used absorbent into a disposal bag. The disposal bag will then go into the spill container bucket for pickup by your environmental technician.
Delivery overfills occur when we receive a fuel delivery from a tanker truck. There is a tremendous amount of fuel being transferred at this time from the truck into our underground tanks. In case of an overflow, it is important to act quickly to prevent the spill from entering storm drains, landscaping, or flowing into the street. Call the fire department, 911, and use absorbent booms or kitty litter to keep the spill contained until help arrives. Keep customers, employees, or any other bystanders from entering the area where the spill is located. There is no real way to detect a dispenser leak unless you notice it during an inspection or if a customer informs you of one. Upon notification, you should immediately use the breaker to deactivate the dispenser, open the lower panel, and place absorbent pads on top of the fuel that has leaked inside the dispenser. Immediately inform your manager or environmental specialist so that action can be taken.
If a fire breaks out near our pumps, either on the ground or in a vehicle, remember to remain calm. Immediately hit the emergency stop button. Call the fire department or 911. Keep everyone clear of the area and at a safe distance from the fire. Call the manager or territory supervisor.
The Veeder-Root, or TLS 350 alarm system, can provide us with important information to help manage unexpected events. It has electronic probes in each of our tanks and alerts us to such things as low fuel levels, high water levels, and line leaks, just to name a few. When the Veeder-Root alarm sounds, it is your responsibility to investigate the cause of the alarm by retrieving and reviewing the automatic printout. Then report your findings immediately to your manager, supervisor, or environmental specialist. Never ignore a Veeder-Root alarm. Preventive inspections are the responsibility of every employee in our stores. A visual inspection of hoses, nozzles, breakaways, and dispensers for signs of wear or damage can go a long way in preventing an emergency event later on. Always report any defects to your manager as soon as you find them.
Documenting unexpected emergency events is a critical part of the record-keeping process for Class C operators. Each gas spill, no matter the size, must be documented using a gas spill incident report. A certificate of financial responsibility must be readily available, and Class C operator certificates for every employee must be kept in a place where anyone can find it in case of an EPA inspection. Make sure you know where these forms and documents are. If asked to produce them to an EPA or Florida Department of Environmental Protection inspector, do so. Failure to produce such documents could result in fines for the store and the company.
There's an emergency contact list located in every store. It contains phone numbers for everyone from your manager to departmental company officials. Make sure you know where the list is located in case you need help. There is also an emergency response contact list for fuel spills located in the safety zone, attached to the oil dry barrel.
Well, that's our program. It is my hope that we have given you enough information to help you understand your role as a first responder and Class C operator. Our company is counting on you to protect our customers, our property, and the environment from the possible effects of these unexpected events. So follow the processes, act quickly and safely, and you'll be fine. Thanks for watching.